really shows in his playstyle. Whenever I play this guy, I feel like what, he's going all the way here, but he just does it. And every time, I feel like I'm safe way here off stage, and then you're not. And that's why I'm looking forward to this match, because Draco is an old school kind of cloud player. Yeah. He plays a little bit more like Mewtwo King used to. He gets limit, he immediately burns it. And you don't really see that anymore. Tweak doesn't do it anymore, Commodore Kiri doesn't do it anymore. They all want the added mobility. But Draco, he isn't even going for limit charge. You can see he doesn't care. And then once he has it, bam, it's out. And
he's way more aggressive, you want to say, with that. Like, the limit is just an added extra on top of his gameplay.
Yeah.
Speaking of limit, he already is almost full, and as soon as I say that, he loses that quite quickly. Yeah. Not being prepared for that.
That was beautiful. Talk about... Oh my god!
Well, this is
Didn't
very
I
volatile.
tell you it would be an aggressive set. Yeah. So you can see ChrisR very aggressive, but that, of course, also has resulted in optimal conversions like the one you saw right there. But Draco doesn't get tilted, fights right back, and evens it out.
Not switching up game styles, he's just going straight in like he used to. But yeah, this is basically, you could classify ChrisR, as you've just seen, as a glass cannon, considering how aggressive he is.
Yeah, and with his character too, definitely. We're seeing Draco hold on to his limit for an unusual amount of time, so let's see when he's going to burn it. Very soon, ChrisR, of course, playing the very light character Zero Suit, he will definitely is scary with that side B already. Alright, finding conversion beautifully, and yes, that will be it. Perhaps Draco should have pulled the trigger earlier.
He should have done sooner. Anyways, like you see, for ChrisR, it doesn't matter how much damage you have. As soon as he gets his ladder combo, he wants you to be toast.
Yeah, exactly. So
and if you're not prepared for what he's going to do, and you don't know how to DI, you're going to lose your stock.
He can lose everything, but he can also win everything with beautiful rage comebacks, and he kind of did right there. And that took less than 2 minutes, right?
Yeah, this was a very quick first game.
And they're going back to Battlefield, which helps them both with their combos, as we also saw in Game 1. So who knows, it might just be as fast as before. Right. I see Draco this time starting off with a little bit of limit charge. Last time he went right in, so maybe he's going to try and use limit a little bit more, because he didn't pull the trigger a single time last game.
But he did, however, something that did happen last game. As soon as he had the limit, ChrisR became less aggressive. Yeah. ChrisR was trying to find his opening, which he eventually had. But Draco took notice of that, and knows as soon as he has limit now, ChrisR will be less aggressive, so he has more time to think.
Yes, that's a very good observation. Let's see if we can find it here. If he does, oh, he doesn't survive. Never mind. We saw Draco going for a hard read too with F smash before. So again, their patented hard read, aggressive style. But this time, again, ChrisR has the edge. And again, an up smash, trying to get that on the roll, slightly misspacing it. And now he's definitely going to need to get this stock.
I'm afraid we're going to see some misinputs, like the dash attacks early on the platform.
Alright, Draco DIing away a little bit more, as you can see right there. And
there we
does
go.
Get him the kill.
The Tiger Woods.
Yeah, I haven't heard that one in a long time.
Credits to Mr. YRZ.
Yeah, he's right.
Yeah, don't count Draco out yet.
Oh, Draco jumping back in on a Zero Suit, that's so scary. What punish will he get?
Draco being a really big fan right now of that air dodge button. You see him, as soon as he gets juggled, he is going for that a lot of times, and I'm quite sure ChrisR is going to be aware of that.
Yeah, he really wants those jump back landings. Utilizing air dodges to attempt to get them. Alright, finally gets that punish, missed it before. And now it's already looking scary for ChrisR, who is probably, like you said, going to be playing a little bit more careful. Especially as Draco is out of combo percentage anyway.
With that amount of rage, I think a limit force flash will take it, and as soon as I say that, it happens.
Simple nair to cross slash, probably kind of 50-50, at least with that DI, and he pulls the trigger, like I said. And
this time earlier than the first game, which was the right call.
Beautiful job there. All right, so we are going to game 3. Now, both players have already won on Battlefield, so the question is, do they want to go back there? Am I comfortable? I feel like it gives Cloud a bit too much of an edge, whereas Zero Suit doesn't really need those Battlefield platforms, so I feel ChrisR might want to go to a different stage, yes.
He is going for Dreamland? The Dreamland, of course, works more in favor of Zero Suit. Of course, Battlefield does the same thing, but Dreamland, of course, does it just a bit better.
Yeah, in terms of because the ceiling is much lower and the platform layout is a little bit less advantageous for Cloud. It's just a little bit more sparsely spread out.
However, Cloud does get more space to charge the limit, so Draco could use that as well.
Ah, right. We're seeing it right now. Perhaps more limit use this game, but both of them want to keep the tempo high.
Getting him in the juggle again.
This time just going for 5 up airs, knowing that Draco tends to land aggressively, trying to find another way to extend that juggle. Oh!
Still not prepared for that. He gets caught by that all the time.
He does. Maybe that's something to do with him getting limit right at that moment and being a little bit surprised. And even though we've seen Draco being behind every game so far for the first stock, this time the deficit is a little bigger than it has been the other 2 games.
Exactly. ChrisR regaining his footing, regaining stage control, getting up tilted.
ChrisR now, he's just hitting Draco and then spacing away to catch Draco's aggressive landings. Oh, you really start mixing that up if you want something to happen here. Right, there we go. Up he gone. Jump, I mean. Barely makes it back though.
It was quite nice performance well off stage from both players.
Surprisingly elegant. Oh, the platform's actually helping out Draco here too. Pummeling a few times. Gets DI. Draco DIing away for the down throw. So he doesn't get caught by a deadly. And suddenly it's remarkably even.
Yeah. I would say that Zero Suit Samus is already in kill percentage.
Oh, he hangs on and he still has limit. And he's actually not going to have to burn it.
It's going to be very crucial for Draco now to actually land that limit. Or get a hard read with the smash attacks. Something he did earlier.
Yeah. Rolling away on that Zair. Saves choice and oh my god, he sees that and on reaction does ledge jump side B. ChrisR
very well done.
Caught off guard by that. That was a great option.
Yeah.
That's kind of something if you know the Zero Suit matchup. I feel like he did it on reaction. I feel like he saw the
it did seem like it. But